All right, we are live on YouTube, and tonight we're going to be discussing, are you a winner or a whiner, and how this affects your success in life. I'm also going to be answering any questions you may have in the chat regarding any of your business or personal needs with another session of Ask Coach Eli Anything. So stick around for all that and much, much more. That's coming right up. Live from Northern California, welcome to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, when that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip, 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 grip. No, your screen's not broken. Grip, 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 grip. You get the point on your life. And also make sure on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, or anywhere that you may have the YouTube app installed on, you must also make sure that the YouTube app is set to receive those notifications at a device level. You do all of that, and you're all set. You're all set. Gravy. It's gravy, right? It's gravy. Boy, I hope the one person out there that's thumbing me down loves gravy. That's all I have to say. That's all I'm going to say. Enough said. Let's get to the show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you back here for another episode tonight of Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And yeah, we had a great show earlier today. In case you missed it, it was regarding leadership and the importance of becoming a leader and being a leader, and the necessity of being a leader to be able to even be a YouTuber, because being a YouTuber means that you're a self-employed entrepreneur, and you're going to fend for yourself initially until you make enough money to be able to hire a crew, right? So if you missed any parts of that show earlier, if you missed the whole show, go back and check out the replay once this show is done. I'm sure you folks have a lot of content to watch, but this is definitely worth the view. So anyway, before we get to tonight's show here, let me get into the chat and check out what's going on there. And folks, I know I'm going to say this again tonight. I know there are a lot of people that have come and gone from this channel, good people that, were scared away for one reason or another. You're more than welcome to come back and chat. Please come back and chat. If you have been banned here and you are someone that, is going to be a reasonable person, and, you want to work things out, please come back in on the sock account and be cordial, be kind, because if you're not, Queen Helen Casey will ban you, or Mutt Nuts Reviews will ban you. I'm not looking for people such as, Firewolf Studios did yesterday. Firewolf Studios, what he did yesterday was he came in here saying that, I don't want to identify myself because, I want to support you, but, I don't want the other side to attack me. Well, I'm not going to deal with that. If you're not willing to deal with the court of public opinion out here on YouTube, then you shouldn't be a YouTuber. So, you know what? If you want to come on back and join the conversation and enjoy the actual purpose of this channel, because we are back on track, then feel free to come in the chat, ask your questions. Myself, along with my moderators, we would love to help support you. Not only grow your channel, but help you get a better grip on your life regarding any of your business or personal needs on YouTube and off of YouTube as well. All right? Does that make sense? Sishu, what's going on, dude? You're not blocked. I see you. I don't know why you're not blocked. I figured you would be blocked. What's up, man? What can I do for you? You've had many choice words to say about me in the past. You're from the former MGTOW community. What can I do for you, Seshu? Go ahead and let Seshu talk, Queen Helen Casey, but keep a close eye on him because he's had some choice words to say regarding me in the past. But what's up, bro? Anyway, welcome to the show. Let's get to the chat here and check things out. We have Andrew Troyer in the house. He's a channel with over 600 subs. He says, hey, everyone. And I mentioned before the show started, hey, at Andrew Troyer, how did you find out about the channel? And he goes, not sure right off. Honestly, I think I've seen you on other live streams and subscribed. It was a while back. Well, I hope you had a positive experience, man, because I've been through the ringer out here. So hopefully when you found out about me, it was a positive experience because that's what we like to preach out here, positivity. But anyway, welcome to the show. Hopefully you're still around. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat if you have any. But again, thank you so much for being here or at least stopping by. Mutt Nuts Reviews. Hi, Eli and everyone. Queen Helen Casey says hello, Eli, and says smash the like button for Eli. Queen says hello, Mutt. Mutt says hey, Queen. Queen Helen Casey, love the background. Well, Queen Helen Casey, I love it too. Thank you so much. The background says this. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Let me actually do this. I'm going to have to turn off the chat here. Give me a second here. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Turn off the chat. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Vince Lombardi. Winners never quit and quitters never win. I love that. I love that phrase. I love it. It's beautiful. Thank you for the compliment, Queen. Let me see here. Seshu's in here. You still have me blocked, Eli. And then he goes, I figured I'd be blocked too. Just checking. Well, Seshu, I'm just kind of wondering. You know, you're here. You typed in to see if you were blocked. You're not blocked. What can I do for you while you're here, man? What's up? Do you have something you'd like to say? Or were you just checking to see if you were blocked or not? Obviously, you know, you saw that I went live and you came on in. So while you're here, why don't you make us aware of why you blessed us with your presence, sir? Queen Helen Casey says you better be careful what you say. Queen Helen Casey. Sashi said that Queen Helen Casey, LOL, you really think I care about anything Eli has to say? All right, yeah. You just beat me to blocking him. Queen Helen Casey. Yeah, that dude's a pathetic jerk. He's an insecure, immature, pathetic moron. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I had him unblocked. I might have unblocked everybody at one point, and then many people came back in with a second or third chance, and then I reblocked everyone, but he didn't come back until now, so that's okay. No big deal. And you just blocked him too on your end. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, folks, let's get to the show because I don't plan on being on too terribly long tonight. I may be able to get through this topic in 1 hour and not have to take a break and come back for another hour here. But the topic of the show tonight is, are you a winner or a whiner? What's the difference and how this affects your success in life. One more time. Are you a winner or a whiner? What's the difference, and how this affects your success in life? I've got to start off by saying, folks, I have never seen so many whiners in my life since I've been a content creator on YouTube. Or then since I've been a content creator on YouTube. And it's not just the women that, are more naturally inclined to whine because it's part of their nature of being female and emotional. For men, it's really not normal for men to whine. For women, it's somewhat normal because of their emotions and the way they were made to be, right? But the ironic thing is, I've seen both men and women whine on YouTube, but I've more so seen men whine on YouTube, even worse than the women do. And a lot of these people complain primarily because they're small YouTubers, and they feel that just because they're putting out content every day or every other day, that they should have 100K subs, and the YouTube algorithm should, put all of their effort and energy onto them and promote them, right? But a lot of times, what these people don't realize is that, they haven't done their time. They haven't put the effort into making their channel a channel where the YouTube algorithm would want to promote it, right? A lot of these people would rather say, oh, YouTube's, silencing us, or YouTube is doing this, or YouTube is doing that. Well, my question to you folks is, what are you doing to stand out with your content? Because every time I go and see you people whine and complain, I go and check out your other content, and to be honest with you, it's just not good. And I'm not trying to be critical, I'm being honest. The reason why you're not getting the views and the YouTube algorithm is not promoting you is because your content sucks. That's the bottom line. And it's not me trying to be, highly critical or trying to attack you or anything. Those are just the facts. But instead of being the whiners that you are, you can change that and become winners. And that's what I'm here to talk about tonight. And I'm going to read a blog. And this blog is not from Psychology Today. I've got another blog article already queued up. And it is from a site called blueink.com. And why don't I just get over there right now? Let me go to the browser source. And let me scroll up a little bit here. Again, this is a blog from blueink.com, BLUINC.com. And the blog article was titled 10 Differences Between Winners and Whiners. Oh, wow. By Dave Anderson. And this is Dave right over here. At the bottom of the blog, it mentions who Dave is, and I'll recognize Dave and the blog at the end of me dissecting this. So let's just get right to it. And folks, in between this blog, I'm going to be answering any questions you have in the chat. So feel free to get your questions in, and anything else that you need from me, just feel free to state it in the chat. Let's move forward here. Is your organization filled with winners or whiners? Which are you? Here are 10 distinctive traits that set the two apart. Read through them, measuring yourself and those you work with. Take any whiner tendencies and turn them around quickly before someone you work with reads this article and finds you out. Well, what's his name, Dave? Well, Dave, I don't think anyone needs to read this article to understand what a whiner is, but I get the point. That's a great selling technique to promote the blog. I like your blog, but I think a whiner is a whiner. It's kind of like, a female dog. I've been using a reference to female dogs a lot lately. Female dogs, when they whine, everyone knows what it is. It's something uniquely identifiable. So if you're a whiner, we're going to call you out. We're going to spot you. And if you're a guy, we're going to even come down harder on you, because whining, if at all normal, is more normal for women to do than men. It's not normal for men to whine at all. Whiners continually point out what is wrong where they work and with whom they work with. Winners point out what is wrong as well. However, they also have solutions on how to fix it. That is a critical paragraph, second paragraph there. Let me read that one more time. Whiners continually point out what is wrong where they work and with whom they work with. Winners point out what is wrong as well. However, they also have solutions on how to fix it. Again, I'm going to use YouTube as an example because many of us are YouTubers out here, right? Okay. Have I ever complained about YouTube and how they run their business and how, their algorithm sometimes will make mistakes, this and that? Sure. I have complained. Who hasn't, right? The system's not perfect. But even though I've pointed out what's wrong, I've always offered a solution. I've always talked about, well, here's what I think YouTube can do to fix this problem that's hurting creators, right? But until YouTube fixes it, or if they don't ever fix it, I start thinking, well, what can I do to work around it? What can I do to, avoid being, hit in a negative way by the YouTube system known as the artificial intelligence, right? So again, whiners are going to point out what's wrong and basically not even care about finding a solution. Winners will also point out what is wrong, but then they start to immediately go into the mode of, I got to figure out how to work around this. How can I make this work despite, what the YouTube system is currently doing to affect me, right? There's a difference right there. Winners find solutions and whiners just keep on whining. That's the difference. Whiners have a scarcity mentality. This is huge. One more time. Whiners have a scarcity mentality. Hey, DCN Health and Fitness, Troy's back. I whine all the time. It's kind of my thing. I think you're full of it, Troy. I think you're full of it, man. But great to have you back, man. Nice to see you here. Let me see here. I think that is him. I think that is definitely Troy Brewer. Let me see here. Give me a second. Oh yeah, it's definitely him. All right. I think we need to mod up Troy Brewer. DCN Health and Fitness is now a moderator for your channel. Welcome, Troy. All right. So whiners have a scarcity mentality. That's definitely true. So basically what it's saying is that whiners feel that there's not enough to go around for everyone. So they have a scarcity mentality and they have to, in essence, try to take out their competition to get their piece of the pie, because they feel if they let their competition in, the competition will either take some of their pie or all of their pie, and there won't be anything left for the whiner or the whiners, right? Anytime someone gets something like a big sale, a bonus, a new computer, etc., they feel that there's that much less for them. Yeah, I just said that. Exactly. Winners have an abundance mentality. Oh, let me say that one more time. Winners have an abundance mentality. Winners like myself and Troy and Queen Helen Casey and Mutt Nuts Reviews in the chat, we know there's plenty to go around for everyone. We're not scared. We're not afraid because we know if we keep on pushing forward, with our goals, dreams, and aspirations, that we're going to get our fair share of the pie at some point. Again, winners have an abundance mentality. They know that there's plenty to go around for everyone who works hard and does the job. For example purposes, the trolls and haters out here, they create drama channels. It's very easy to get attention running a drama channel. And it's very easy to temporarily make money running a drama channel because there's an audience, a small audience of people that enjoy that kind of cringy content. But it's not sustainable. It is not sustainable. The reason why there are people that run those drama channels is because they have the whiner scarcity mentality outlook on things. Because when you're on a drama channel and you have the scarcity mentality and you're a whiner, when you're on a drama channel, you're going to make money almost immediately. But it's going to be short-lived and not sustainable. These whiners with the scarcity mentality also know in order for them to do it the right way, it's going to take more work and effort, and it's going to take longer to make money. They're just not willing to put in the hard work or put in the effort and hard work to get it done right. So again, whiners have a scarcity mentality, winners have an abundance mentality, and winners know that there's plenty to go around for everyone who works hard and does their job. So instead of being a drama YouTuber and making, an okay amount of money for a short while, that's not sustainable, strive to be a real YouTuber with your real content. And you may not make a whole lot of money right away. You'll make a little, but 6 months, a year down the road, that effort will start paying off. You will start to, get traction from the right people. And, that's going to, compound on top of each other. And eventually you're going to be successful. And it's going to be sustainable at that point. Whiners blame things beyond their control and never take responsibility for what they can't control. Whiners blame things beyond their control and never take responsibility for what they can control. That's because they're lazy people, they're insecure people, they're uncertain about what their purpose or their passion is. Maybe they feel they don't have one. So they have to, do things, the opposite way, which again is not sustainable. Winners focus strictly on what they can control and do their best to control those areas well. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what Troy does and the rest of you, right? And that's exactly what you should do as well. And when you do things the right way, again, you're not going to immediately be successful at whatever you are trying to accomplish, especially if you're a YouTuber. You're not going to get to 1,000 subscribers overnight. You're not going to get to 100,000 subscribers in a month. I mean, it's possible, it's happened, but it's rare. But if you stick to it, eventually you will get there at some point. Winners focus strictly on what they can control, I said, and do their best to control these areas well. If those areas underperform, they blame no one but themselves. Again, for winners, if those areas underperform, they blame no one but themselves. I have no one to blame but myself regarding the outcome of my channel, regarding what happens here on my channel. I choose who I have as moderators. I choose who I allow to chat here and who I don't allow to chat with. I also choose what to talk about. I choose who to talk about. I choose whether I want to feed into drama or not. It is up to me what I decide to do. So I have no one to blame but myself if any areas underperform. But if there are areas that underperform, I identify them and I focus on finding a solution on how to make it better, right? Okay. Let me see here. Let me check this out real quick. Let me see here. We have Sparkle Beauties by Indiana. How are you doing? Great to see you here. We connected a little while back through the grocery community. Welcome to the show. Glad you could make it. Troy says, yep, sure is. And the mod wrench works. And Queen Helen Casey says, welcome to DCN. That's my good friend Troy from the Nevada area. Troy's a good dude. Again, hello, Sparkle Beauties by Indiana. Welcome to the show. Glad you can make it here tonight. All right, let's continue here. Whiners bring their problems to work and wear them on their sleeve. Yeah, you ever work with somebody that's a whiner, right? You know, you go to work, you're happy to go to work, right? This used to happen when I used to work, retail, right? I'd go to work all pumped up, ready to get things going. I go there, I talk to most people, all positive, and then you hit that one employee that has that negative attitude, and it just brings everybody down. And it's horrible. And this person not only starts off the day that way, but continues to behave that way all day. And it's just really, really annoying. So yeah, whiners bring their problems to work and wear them on their sleeve. Winners have problems too. The difference is they leave them at home. That's right. Winners have problems too. The difference is they leave them at home. Right. If I have a problem, it's my problem, not your problem. Why should I burden you with my problem? Now, if you have friends at work and you want to make them aware of something that's going on and ask them their opinion, that's okay. But if you just start, being a whiner and a complainer in an annoying way, no one's going to want to be around you. They're going to ignore you, It's just going to be annoying. They don't do or say anything that would distract or bring down another employee, and they stay away from those who do. Right. Like for me, I never go around people looking to bring them down. If I have an issue, the last thing I want to do is burden anyone with my issue. So what I typically do when I have an issue and I need some advice, some support, I will politely reach out to a friend and say, hey, you free for a little bit? I want to run something by you. I'm kind of, going through something and I want to get your feedback on it. I could definitely use a friend right now, That's the mature way of handling it. Whining is a very immature way of handling anything. So yeah, for me, I don't do anything or say anything that would distract or bring down another employee or person, regarding whatever situation it is. And I also stay away from those who do. In the online dating world, I'm sure you guys and gals have seen whiny men and women. Like, whenever I'm on online dating, like in the past, and you talk to a bunch of people and you try to, weed it down to one, right? Along the way, you're going to start talking with people and you're going to get a bunch of people, a bunch of women in my case, that are going to start whining about the other men. And, my experiences have been bad out here and I don't know if I can trust anyone. Like, how attractive is that? The moment that any woman starts talking to me that way, even if she's beautiful and has a well-written profile, I'm like, okay, she's in a terrible state. I don't want to talk with her anymore. I don't care how hot she is. It just brings you down. You're on an online dating site. You're basically trying to sell yourself for a relationship, right? So if you're out there looking for a relationship, where are you going to do something that's going to repel everyone, including, a good man you could have been with if you didn't do that? Just saying, Whiners wait for things to happen. Winners make things happen. That's big right there. Whiners wait for things to happen, and winners make things happen. Winners make shit happen. That's my attitude. I make things happen. I don't count on anyone or depend on anyone. Now, that is a great to have friends. Do you need people? Yes. But regardless, I make things happen for myself. That's how you have to look at it. I don't sit around and wait for the sun to rise, and for it to be the picture perfect day to get things done. Come rain, come shine. Winter or summer, doesn't matter. I make things happen no matter what. There were times earlier on this year when I was doing my walking streams, and I'm going to get back to doing them. Trust me, I'll probably do one tomorrow. I'll get back on track with the walking streams soon. But there were times where come rain or shine, I wanted to get out and do a walking stream. I really wanted to do more walking streams during that time. And there were times where it would rain. And I would think to myself, should I cancel my walking stream and my walk? And I said, no. I'm going to go to the park. I'll sit in my car. I'll wait for the rain to die down enough for me to be able to go do my walk and do my stream. I waited it out, and every time I ran my stream. I don't wait for things to happen. I make things happen. There's a big difference, folks. And that's the difference between being a failure and being successful. They are continually putting something in motion that will create a sale right now or somewhere down the road. Well, this guy's talking about, sales here as an example, but it could mean being successful at anything. Whiners wait for things to happen regardless of whatever they're trying to accomplish, and winners make things happen regarding anything they want to accomplish. Whiners use rejection as an excuse to quit. Yeah, the kitchen's gotten a bit too hot. It's a little too hot in the kitchen, right? So we're going to quit, right? Winners use rejection as validation that they're doing something, knowing that it will bring them closer to where they want to be. That is huge right there. That is huge. Let me read that one more time. Winners use rejection as an excuse to quit. So did I say whiners use, I think I said whiners. Whiners use rejection as an excuse to quit. Winners use rejection as validation that they're doing something, knowing that it will bring them closer to where they want to be. I've used this example. I'm going to use it again for this particular paragraph. Okay. Go back to online dating. You have to understand, every woman that you ask out is not going to say yes. The majority of them will say no. That doesn't mean you're an ugly guy. Doesn't mean you're not a good guy. Doesn't mean you're not a successful guy. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means that they're not interested. It's the bottom line, right? But for some guys, or many guys nowadays, if they get rejected one time, they're like, oh, I'm just giving up. I'm giving up. I'm not going to keep trying, right? I'm the kind of guy that I'll keep going. I don't care how many times I get rejected because I know what I'm worth, right? So, there have been times where, I've talked to 9 women in a row, one at a time, getting to know them. And every one of them, it didn't work out for one reason or another, right? We talked by phone. It just never led to a date or anything, right? And it gets frustrating because you invest all this time. A whiner would complain about all that and say, okay, it's just not going to happen. There's just something wrong with me. That's not the case with me or a winner. A winner is going to say, I'm going to keep trying until I get what I want. And then the next time, number 10, the magical woman comes around and there's the beautiful relationship you were looking for, right? But had you given up after the 9th one, you wouldn't have been with the person you're very happy with right now, right? Again, Whiners use rejection as an excuse to quit. Winners use rejection as validation that they're doing something, knowing that it will bring them closer to where they want to be. No risk, no reward. No risk, no reward. Whiners are minimum input, maximum expectation people. Boy, I know many people out here on YouTube like that. Again, whiners are minimum input, maximum expectation people. Winners, they do bare minimum, yet expect the most in return. Winners are maximum input, maximum expectation people. They give more than they have to and expect nothing more in return, although they often get it. Let me repeat that again. That was beautifully stated. They give more than they have. Winners are maximum input, maximum expectation people. They give more than they have to and expect nothing more in return, although they often get it. When you give more and you give without expectation and you give genuinely, that's going to be infectious to society. If you keep on giving, at some point, it's going to come back to you. I'm telling you, folks, that is the recipe for success right there. Perfectly said. Let's see something here real quick. It's not going to be too long of a blog, folks. I'm probably not going to be on that much longer. I'm almost through this. Whiners only work hard when they feel like it, which is probably hardly ever. Winners work hard every day without letting up. I'm relentless. Those of you that have been following me for a while know what I've been through. I've been hammered out here on YouTube by the court of public opinion unlike any other YouTube's ever experienced. And I worked through it, and I'm still here, and I have never let up. I've never given up. I'm still here. I'm still standing. Again, whiners only work hard when they feel like it, which is hardly ever. Winners work hard every day without letting up. They bring all they have to the job and won't cheat themselves, their company, or themselves by giving any less. You know why? Because we're honest and ethical people that have a lot of pride and dignity. Winners have dignity, pride, and we're also honest and ethical people. I cannot say the same things about whiners. Whiners have the disease of me. Yeah, it's all about me. Look at me, all eyes on me. What can I do to get all eyes on me? It's all about me, right? Whiners have the disease of me. They are addicted to their own agenda and out for themselves. Boy, I know one particular person that's exactly like that. But I'll tell you, when you're a whiner like that, it always comes back to bite you in the ass in the end. You know what they call that? They call that karma. And you know what they say about karma. I say it all the time. Karma has no deadline. I love that. It really, honestly, has no deadline. Okay. Winners are the consummate team players, often ignoring what's best for them for the good of the team. That means they're humble people that will contribute and do their part, but they won't take over the entire show. It's exactly how I am, folks. I am a leader. I love being a leader. I love helping people. And I'll be honest, I do like being in charge, but I don't always feel the need to be in charge. What I want to do is help every one of you that's open to allowing me to help you to become a leader so we can be in charge together. Because I would rather work with a group of leaders and create success amongst all of us any day over working with a bunch of followers, because leaders are people that take action. Followers are people that follow other people because they're not ready to take action. So why don't you come and become a leader with me? It's not that difficult. Whiners need pep talks. They require high maintenance. Boy, I met a lot of high maintenance people out here on YouTube, I'll tell you that. They require high maintenance and attention to continually repair their attitude and outlook. That's because they're insecure and they don't love themselves. How often do I say that on my shows? Winners give pep talks. They not only cross the finish line, they're intent on bringing others across with them. They are intent on bringing others across with them. I just said that in other words. I want to help you all become leaders because I want you walking across the finish line alongside me. I don't want to be ahead of you, but I don't want to be behind you either, and vice versa. I want us to work alongside together, create greatness together, and cross the finish line together. Pretty simple, right? Well, how'd you do? How about the people you work with? Can you see some areas where you need help or that maybe are a little gray? Well, here on YouTube and in my personal life, I see it all the time. I try to help these people, but if they're not open to help, nothing you can do. Maybe one day they'll figure it out on their own. You never know. But all you can do is try to be good to these people and try to help them identify what you know is going on. The rest is up to them. Go to work and fix them, and you'll find that winning pays a heck of a lot better than whining. Very well written, Dave. Dave Anderson is the author of over 50 sales and management training programs and the book Selling Above the Crowd, 365 Strategies for Sales Excellence. He writes a monthly leadership column for Dealer Magazine and publishes the newsletter Leading at the Next Level. Dave is the president of the Dave Anderson Corporation and LearnToLead.com, a sales and leadership training organization. That was very well written, Dave. Very well written. And interestingly enough, the Dave Anderson Corporation has a P.O. box in Los Altos, California, which is literally 3 or 4 cities south of where I live here in Redwood City, California, which is a half an hour south of San Francisco. Wow, interesting. So maybe Dave's a local. I should probably reach out to this guy. Very well written there. Very well written there, Dave. All right, let's go back to the full screen here and see if we have any questions. And if not, I'm going to wrap this up here in just a second. But give me 1 second here real quick. Let me ask you, Bass Two Mouth, what do you need help with? You said, hi, I really need some help with my life. I think you're a sock account that's going to try to pretend to give me a story, and then you're going to go off and talk a bunch of smack. So what's going on, Bass Two Mouth? You created your account on April 13th, which is about 2 weeks ago. So I highly assume you're a sock. You going to say something, or am I going to ban you? All right, folks, if you have any other questions, put them in the chat right now, because I'm going to be wrapping this up really soon, and then I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my night. I'm probably going to go take an Epsom salt bath. Well, I'm going to have some dinner first, and then take an Epsom salt bath and call it a night. But I wanted to give you folks this stream. I thought it would be a little bit longer, but it didn't actually take too long to go over this blog, which is great. More people can check it out on the replay. So you folks have just another minute or so. This is your chance. Bass Two Mouth, you said you really need some help with your life. What you going to say? All right. Nobody approaches it that way. Bass Two Mouth, have a nice day. You're out of here. Why does it take so long for this to... There it goes. In the new studio, it takes a little bit longer for YouTube, the YouTube chat to respond when you ban somebody. Too bad you are ending your stream. I just shared it on Facebook, but they can get the replay. No, that's true, Troy. That's true. Yeah, I don't have a lot more to say for this topic, man. I went through it already. If you folks have any questions, I'd be happy to answer your questions. I'll stick around another couple more minutes before I go off. I'll stick around as long as it takes to answer the questions. I just don't want to, force a stream to run longer than it's intended to run. You know what I mean? You get a bunch of people that run streams out here on YouTube that sit there and they do this. They go live and they're like, and I tune in for a second and I'm like, dude, dudette, are you going to say something? You're live on the air. This is dead air. No wonder why you only have one in the box right now, and it's me. Anyway, I'm just going to wait another maybe 30 seconds because there is a 25-second delay from what I say and what goes out to YouTube. Let me ask you, Troy, whenever you come around, whenever you come around, whatever account you're in, I know how to verify your accounts. I can look at your channel and your emails there. I'll just moderate those channels, whatever you come in with. But I don't know if there's one account that you want to come in more often, but you can come in on different ones and we can, promote those sites for you. And now that you have a mod wrench, Troy, if you want to share your links in here, down the road or whenever, when we get more people, feel free to do so. No problem. But I appreciate you sharing this out on Facebook. So, all right, folks, there aren't any more questions. I'm going to get on out of here. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you to all the moderators in the chat. Thank you to the consumers of content. Thank you, Queen Helen Casey. Thank you, Troy, for coming back. I'll be in touch with you this coming week. Like I said, on Wednesday, we're going to talk, and we're going to really, really amp this up because now we've gotten things back on track here on this channel, and there's a lot of greatness that you and I are going to do along with my moderators here, Troy, my other moderators, to really help people, get to where they want to get to in life. And that's that. All right, folks, Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, one more thing. Troy just said, DCN Health and Fitness. LOL. I have quite a few. Each Discover site has a channel. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Well, actually, I didn't. I just wasn't thinking about it, which is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, all right, folks, we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. We are out.